Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. Overflow, damn it. There we go. All right. Now we're overflowing the way we should be. So we're still working our way backwards through the alphabet. We're in the letter J. We're in Janáček. And I have so much Janáček. We're going to be doing this for a little while still. And I'm sure that you'll find every minute well worth your time. We begin with, what's this? Here we go. First released on Marco Polo. Yeah, I was going to say that. This is orchestral pieces with a Slovak Philharmonic and Libor Pesek. Unusual stuff. This was a real rarity and fabulous when I could get it. And it was really well recorded. You get the Danube Symphony, the Danube Symphonic Poem, whatever you want to call it. Janáček left it incomplete when he died. It was 4 movements long, with a wordless soprano in the third movement. It's just marvelous. I love it. Then you have the incidental music to the play Schluck und Jau, which is 9 minutes of absolutely vintage, mature Janáček. Fabulous sounding. And like all Janáček, even though it's only 9 minutes long, it sounds like you're getting much more music because it's so fast and so full of energy and ideas. It's like bursting at the seams all the time. It's just an amazing piece. It's just 2 movements, but they are wonderful. The Moravian dances and the Suite Opus 3, which is a dance suite. Some of the music in these things was later sucked into the Lachian dances, but these are the original versions of those pieces, and they're delightful, absolutely delightful. So it's the Slovak Phil with Libor Pesek conducting, and it's fabulous. It's just fabulous. It's on Naxos now. Really a great, great disc of unknown Janáček. Then we've got Håkan Alstbo on Brilliant Classics doing the complete piano works. And there's more than you think, actually. Usually, you when you think of the complete piano works, you get the sonata and On an Overgrown Path, however many series of those they want to throw in, and In the Mist. But there's more. I mean, there's the Zdenka variations that he wrote for his wife. Let's see, what we got with the Moravian dances, 6 miniatures. Little miniature, really, the miniatures are very miniature, some of them like 29 seconds long. Moravian folk songs, a recollection, and then intimate sketches, of which there are only 4 of them, one of which is only 13 seconds long. But they're all here, very well performed by Håkan Alstbo, who is a really fine pianist, on Brilliant Classics, 2 discs. So that's worth having. The Alban Berg Quartet doing the Janáček quartets. Well, they play very well, and I'm not fond of these performances. I just think that they smooth over too much, and they're, I don't know, somehow it just doesn't come across with the uninhibited passion that I think the music has to have. I mean, they're very polished performances, and they know that they need to rough it up in places, and they try, but there's a self-consciousness about it that I find kind of off-putting. But I hang on to it anyway, because I collect these things uncontrollably. Janáček, Glagolitic Mass in Taras Bulba. Well, this is quite good. This is with Michael Gielen, and it's on interchord. It was on interchord back in the day. And the performances are powerful, and they're a little bit soft-edged in places because of the sonics and because of the orchestra. It's the orchestra, SWF Symphony Orchestra of Baden-Baden. But you've got an authentic choir from Bratislava, the Slovak Philharmonic Choir, and a very good bunch of soloists. And Gielen, he gets into roughness. He can do it. And the Taras Bulba is pretty good. It's really very good. So that's worth having. Then we've got this thing. Oh, yes. Yes. On Praga, Czech radio broadcast, the cantata Amorous, bitterness. Amorous. It's about a monk who's desperate for love, and he's raised in a monastery and treated very coldly. And one day he sees a pair of lovers in the woods making out, and he dies. Basically, that's what happens. The music is fabulous. It's half an hour long. It's absolutely wonderful. Nobody knows it. It's terrible. It's a tragedy. Then we have the Cunning Little Vixen Suite and the Suite from the House of the Dead, with František Gielen is conducting the House of the Dead suite. He made a bunch of these suites, by the way. And Václav Neumann is doing Amoros and the Cunning Little Vixen stuff, and it's with the Czech fill, and there's nothing not to love on Praga. So that was really cool to get. What's this thing? Oh, male choruses. This is fabulous with the Moravian Teachers Choir. This is earlier than the Naxos recording, but it's the same people and most of the same music on Som, the Som label. And you also get the nursery rhymes, which are really fun with the Czech Philharmonic Chorus and orchestra. Well, they say orchestra, but it's only 10 instruments. Under Jan Kuhn, remember the Kuhn Children's Choir? You know, that's that Kuhn. And Alfred Holick, wonderful, wonderful disc of rare Janáček. And his male choruses, as I've said before, are fantastic and definitely worth hearing. Oh, I remember this too. Remember London's Stereo Treasury, Decca Stereo Treasury Super Cheapy series? They had this, the Gabrieli String Quartet, doing the 2 Janáček quartets. And it was hard to get other versions of the Janáček quartets back in 1978, I guess. I mean, it was, and I had these, and I liked them then, and I like them now. The Gabrieli Quartet is a little bit challenged by this music, but oh, they go after it, and I give them props for doing it. I really do. You've also got the first Smetana Quartet on here, so I have an affection for these. There are better versions out there, but there are moments that they just nail, and I really enjoy it. Then we've got the Janáček quartets with the Lindsays, along with Dvorak's Cypresses. The Cypresses are beautiful. These are string quartet arrangements of love songs that Dvorak wrote early in his career that he later arranged for string quartet. The 2 string quartet performances, well, the Lindsays were famous for being one of the first quartets to uglify the repertoire. You know, they were not afraid to rough things up, especially in like Beethoven and Haydn and their principal violinist, who was Peter Cropper, who had somewhat iffy intonation here and there. And they basically let their hair down. And sometimes it worked, and sometimes it was just plain vulgar. And in Janáček, it kind of works, except that you gotta choose your battles. Let me put it to you that way, and know when you can go crazy and when you need to just be beautiful. And they don't always know, but they're exciting performances. There's no question about that. So that's on ASV. Then we've got, oh, look at this. Yes, the Janáček Violin Sonata with Josef Bohuslav Forster's Violin Sonata Opus 177. He wrote a lot of music. And Vítězslav Novák, oh, he's great too, his D minor Violin Sonata with Josef Suk and Jan Panenka. These are iconic performances, wonderful stuff, gorgeously played, beautifully recorded, super fun stereo, and essential. And last but not least, oh my goodness, look at this, the Janáčkovo Quartetto. Yes, Janáček string quartets. Did it even tell you who the quartet is that's performing it? That is the question. Let me see. Well, here it is. They don't say anything about who's playing it. Oh, it's the Janáček Quartet playing the Janáček Quartets. There we go. I could figure it out. Isn't that bizarre? The new Janáček Quartet, I guess, because this is a digital recording from 1998, Czech radio. And it's on Český rozhlas. It's on the Czech radio label. There we go. And it's, yes, it's the Nachralo Janáčkovo Quartetto. Yeah, it's the new Janáček Quartet or something like that. The reconstituted. Everything here is in Czech. There's not a word anywhere in English. So I have no idea what's going on in this, except that it's the Janáček Quartets, which I collect compulsively. And so I have them. And the performances I do remember, and they're very good. But go find this. What can I tell you? It's just there. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Lots more Janáček to come. Take care.